the line we've been reading Pinis and what's so strong in one for the text we like reading now morning. Pinis for the book Efesus. Book Efesus chapter 6 line 21 you go 24. We like reading this plan now. Behind this plan we like adding one for the talk line 24 book Efesus chapter 6 almost in last line this book. Book Efesus chapter 6. I've stopped on page 365. You got book Rome, book Corinth, book Galatia. Behind the book Galatia, you got book Ephesus. Behind the book Ephesus, you got book Philippi. So we're supposed to do Philippi. Book Ephesus chapter 6, line 21, he talks about Tychicus. Why he talks about you put along all get the work me making. Tychicus, and me brat the true bro you me. And me good bro workman true bro big bro. Line 22. Me say me come bro you bro by you bro can save me play staples and one of them. Now by him can strong in bell bro you bro. God Papa one time big bro Jesus Christ and me can make him easy bell bro you bro belong you bro get the brata. Now and me can make him you bro he bleeds strong. Now he like him true all our bro. And now I'm in text to you me. God he can make him pass in below Marimari. Long all get the man. You know sabi losing pass in. Below like him true. Big blah below you me Jesus Christ. I mean you got hiring one for the sermon. This is the last line. God he can make him pass in below Marimari. Long all get the man. You know sabi losing pass in. Below like him true. Big blah below you me Jesus Christ. A brother and a sister, but a big for Jesus Christ. Close to now, you need by finishing this little book, Efesus. Suppose you've been start inside of finish below 2008. You come up to now, you've been hiring 58 or 59 for the sermons, the book Efesus. People have been hiring 59 for the sermons. This is number 59 of this little book. I think maybe you're just thinking of something. Suppose you got time, but you go back now reading plenty sermons or plenty this reading book Ephesus now by you kissing something kai again. Now Paul let me work on finishing this the past and we want for the past and we go to one for the church. So Paul let me talk about so now we must finishing just for the past. All get the past, you skating, or do for the contract, all get the past, you got start belong em, you got pennies belong em. And one kind of something you life flow you mean you got start flow life flow you mean got pennies. So I got something got start no pennies, you mean come up with pennies. That's the way Paul and he pennies in this the past. And not for the lick. Plenty time Paul and he writing past also lo Colossae or lo line lo Rome and he put in big for the talk lo also pennies in this the past. This the brother I'm like talk Samuel or you, not talk good day or you play this the sister, I'm not talk good day or you play this rather two, I'm not talk good day or you, and this the kind of something I'm saying come up with a pass. Selling greetings he go and passing with the churches and passing with the Apostle Paul. We must sell him greetings for this the church, so kind greetings he stop inside the pennies blow or get the pass. But with this the pass, and we don't sell him big for the greetings. Maybe I'll be sick now, I don't got time, I'm just finishing this the pass out help. Or maybe I'll think of saying Tychicus this the man by carrying this the pass, and by kissing all get the greetings below Apostle Paul, and by putting a tick below him, and by walk about one time this the pass, and by go to Ephesus and sharing this the talk. You may know clear, but this the morning, Paul, and we know hurry up tumas for finishing this the past because this for the last line. Lord, book Efesus chapter 6 line 24 and we carry plenty kai tumas. Plenty. So this the morning you be must skating or brooking this the kai stop inside of pennies for this the past. Because you look all Sam, this the kai stop for this the last line of the book Ephesus and we're to cover it up him all get the nerve to talk he stop inside of this the book. So we know they click something. Oh he talk God he can make him pass in. Blah Marimari. Long all get the man. You know savvy losing pass in. Lo laikim tumas or laikim true big below you meet Jesus Christ. The sorting this below line, lik me working this below head talk also. Marimari belong God and belong all man, you like him tumas Jesus. And clear. Marimari belong God and belong all man, Mary, Pickaninny, youth, you like him true, Jesus. You mean all set? Suppose you stop inside of this little talk. Suppose you like him tumas Jesus. Marimari belong God. By stop one time you be masquerading this blood. You be masquerading this blood because you got this la asking after you hiring 58 for the sermons for this la book. You got this la asking. Belong one and Paul and we talk for this la passin, laikim tumas Jesus. Belong one and Paul and we see this la big la pass and we carrying plenty kai tumas. But time and we penny this la pass and we talk to them, me writing this la pass. You know what I'll get the man. Me writing this la pass, lo what the line hustle. All line, he liking tumas Jesus. Suppose you go back to the book Efesus, you might talk about inside of chapter 1, Paul he talked about God, he marking something, but they'll come up picking any belong him, and he talked about sovereignty or election belong God, God he marking, and big plakai guy. But I mean, opinions in this the book or this plakai guy. Suppose you go to chapter 2 by United will sin, inside of chapter 2 of the book Efesus, you will sin, God, before you become a Christian, you stop sin, man no good, bel hat on God, he stop one time you stop be rude about Jesus. Jesus, he kissing back you with the Holy Spirit, just let me want for the gift, then you come up with a Christian. But Paul, you talk to plenty of this left. Suppose you go to chapter 3 by line of some inside of this left, you must painting, by church you can set up strong, and you talk about this left. But chapter 4 by United also inside of church, you must have got unity. You must have got one kind passing, no giving bell, you long and arpla, and we come up the click. But this the passing also, you got gifts belong out in talk, gifts belong helping in arpla, gifts belong sorry long in arpla, all just the kind gifts, and must come a big little church, and we don't talk about this now. But chapter 5, and we talk about side below you, your Christian life below you, walk about below you, how you must sit down one time Mary below you, how you must sit down one time man below you, you put a picnic, how you must sit down one time Papa Mama below you, and we don't talk about this level, finishing this level. Inside of chapter 6, you can skate in, and we talk about another thing. You must set up the fight. You must lose in this little church in the fight. You must kiss him strong below God, you must kiss him bros below God, you must kiss him also the helmet below God, hat kappa below God. Now you must go, now you must fight, but then the talk about fight now. And we finishing this la pass, one time one per talk, you must like him tumas Jesus Christ. Now me got this la asking, belong one. Belong one and we talk long all line. Now I'm strong in all line, in like him tumas Jesus Christ. You look all sam. And number one passing, one all true Christian. And number one passing, one all true Christian. Because suppose you me no liking Jesus Christ, la balbra you me, you know got one plus something. You know one plus Christian. He look all saying the bell bro good news. We're talking is the heart of the gospel. The very heart. You say with a heart bro you? Boom boom. Boom boom. I'm savvy beat. I'm savvy go. This is the place. The heart of your life. Suppose you stop life, boom boom, and we go. Hot bell bro you boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. I'm savvy work. But the heart of this book, the bell bro this little book. The Belbro life, good news. Now Belbro Christian life, and we just love passing liking. Just love passing, and we pull up for this love book, just love passing. Suppose you stop one time Jesus, just love passing by pull up for Belbro you. And mark from all true for the Christian, you liking too much Jesus Christ. Paul talk strong with this little book Corinth 13 and we talk also now suppose And work was skating bell below me now. And work was careful me this the week, no good true. Because me remember on out team talk. Suppose we have out team talk or out team talk prophet, now we have penis will all get the ting hype below God. Probably talk about 1 Corinthians 13:2. Suppose we have all this the hype ting below God, now we got all get the rappel of savage too. Suppose we kissing this little book, now putting this little book inside the ting below me, now savage below me, and we go on top, I'll get it. Suppose we got this the kind savage. Now suppose we got strong full of belief, true. But we can go and walk at the half now, team talk, now we know correct, one full of man. Suppose we got this the kind strong. Enough to make him all mountainy sturdy. Now you go along now for the half, so suppose, and we talk about some tussle. Suppose me no giving bell below me, or passing liking, me no pull up no bell below me long and alright, me also something nothing. Something nothing. You kissing something nothing, you sabi making one of those something nothing. You sabi promoy. Me no needing this la because I'm something nothing. Party talk, suppose passing below bell, passing below you. Suppose inside the bell below you. You know got this la hungry. You know got this la passing liking Lord Jesus. You also something nothing. We got this last scheme though, you put now morning. One kind of pickaninny too. You put a laikim, tumas, Jesus, Christ. We know not go inside the bell, but you not skating, or we know not asking you to back him inside of this little. You back him, you yet. Jesus, he got this la asking. You know, Pastor Ian, he got this la asking you me now morning. Pastor Ian, and must back him this la asking. Pastor Ian, you like him too much, Jesus? Or you make him work because you like kissing big name, or you like kissing number, or you like him too much, Jesus? I think you will get that you put a clear lo Peter, Apostle Peter. You start with Apostle Peter, you put a picking in, you put a clear day or night, Jesus. If by kissing bagrap the next day or some Funday night, Friday or by kidding and me die. Funday night and me come up with one for a house belong honest. And one for a head priest. We play out this night, you know, Jesus. Or he caught the member of this little house, priest, this little place. Thing him, Jesus, he stand up inside the house, Peter and he stand down low, close to the fire. And cold and winter. Time below ice bleeding. So when we work the hot him hand belong him, now make him all sin. Now one for the Mary, we look him all sin. Or one for the young for the man, and we go past and we make him all sin. Hey, Peter, you want for the disciple for the Jesus, huh? Peter, he talk all sin. We no savvy on him. And get up and walk about and he sleep and he make him work for Lord Jesus and he out him believe Lord Jesus and he make him kind talk Lord Jesus. That's all time me come up, time heavy bring him and we ask him, you want Lord disciple belong him, man? Jesus, Peter, he back in. Me no savvy belong him. But he know enough. Couple of minutes behind up to Mary and we come up and work Mary stop and talk, hey, that bro you and bro Galilee. You don't go same you too, you want blood disciple bro and we talk some Mino Sam no Please bro, this is the story of your Sam, one for the upper man he talk some you yeah, be clear, you yes, you want blood disciple blood Jesus Christ. Now and we talk some untalk true, Mino Sam no and reject him, remember this little time, and talk about me no Samuel this little man. Now Jesus, he look long him, and he hiring, cat rookie cry. And he put down. And he come inside of this little time. You liking me, Peter, or you no liking me? You can talk me liking you, Jesus, love good for day. Time you know got heavy. But time you come inside of time. Some people line only fighting you because you out in belief, or some people line only know about, or you go to a reform church because you like hearing top of God or here, or some people something else. Inside of this little time, you were rejecting Jesus. And putting in place clear, passing like him, and no grow yet no bow for you. Or any week. But Peter, any week. But Jesus I'm an earthly kind. Jesus God Marimari. So go to Peter. After care back you clear this is the story. Finding people, Peter will now be. Looking Peter and talks and Peter, you come. You me yet. I'll not the disciple is not close to, but talk to Peter Tasso. And care back and he put in place clear glory belong and you'll send God and all get strong now and come in place clear and he died of sin below Peter and you me get that and he come below Peter and talk to him and make you want to talk. You can read him about John 21, suppose you got time in the afternoon. And we talk about Peter and talk about Simon Peter picking below John. I think you liking me more yet now below you, he winning like belong just below man. Huh? So look below now for the disciple John. I think you liking me more yet. Now like below you, he winning like belong just below man. Huh, Peter? Now, Peter, I'm clear. And talk of saying, yes, Jesus. You savvy. You savvy. Be liking you. So Jesus thought, okay, look how Timo sees below me. Next day, or next minute, maybe some of the 30 seconds behind, Peter, big name below John. I think you liking me or no God? Now Peter, I'm feeling this little heavy. And I'm saying, yes, Jesus, me liking you. Me liking you, tumas. And Jesus said back in him, okay, good, but now you're making work for me. Because suppose you liking Jesus by you making work for Jesus. Suppose this little passing liking me start to bell below you, below Jesus, and by come out. You by showing this little passing like an arm and kai for this little passing liking. Jesus in your opinion yet. Peter, Marimari. Peter, Picking bro John. I think you liking me or no guy. I think close to Peter by cry now. I water by punda. I'm clear. 3 for the time and me talk us and me no liking Jesus, me no serving on that. But Jesus and me God will Marimari and me bring him and me come back inside of Banas belong in, or inside of bilong belong in, inside of family belong in, and I was saying, Peter, you liking me or no God? You liking me? Peter, suppose you liking me, you by ready to die for me. Now you walk about the life for you yet, Peter, but you got one for the day, all by leading you, now you by go to a place you know like him. You look for them or they crucifying Peter. Suppose you know coming up with Bible, but suppose you're reading some of the history books, or they look the same, or they crucifying him, or they killing him, or they white cross the Rome. But Peter, this is the time or the story I'll say, no good you crucifying me, I'll say this left. You must tiny me, head on me must he go down. By me die. You don't can die, I'll say Jesus. You must die with my head, look down, look ground. Let me die, I'll say, what are you talking? But just like asking and he's starting just for the future blood Jesus of Peter. Just like asking and he's heart blood life blood Peter. Just like asking and he bell blood life blood you me. It's the heart of our Christian life. Do you love Jesus or not? Because suppose you thought yes. Me liking you Jesus. Imino Sam. You by ready to giving life to you, Lord M. Now making one and work and asking you, Lord, make him all get the day. You by lose taking no you yet. Now you by talking to people to you, Jesus. You yet, you yet, you yet. You know, can talk or send me liking you, Jesus. Now next day you talk or send me less love making work for you. Peter, you liking me or no guy? Congregation Kamkumung, Jesus, he asking you now morning, you liking me or no God? Marimari stop. One time all line. He said, you know, sabi losing, passing below, laikim, true, big below, you mean Jesus Christ. Whose side? You got just ask him, whose side? And we like him tumas Jesus Christ. Whose side he like him tumas? Because he got sample line, only now like him tumas. So one of line and we like him tumas Jesus. One of line and we stop inside of this little talk. And long old man, he like him tumas Jesus. And one of line. And just for the line. All he sabe, lo life, now work, now die, now crap, Lord Jesus. All he sabe, just the something he stop, now all he amamas, Lord, just the life, Lord Jesus. Now all he sorry, because all yet, all he sabe, just the line he sabe, all yet, all he hang him up, amen. All yet, he put him in, Lord, DY cross. All he sorry, Lord, just all he look sabe, Lord, die, Lord Jesus. All he sorry, now he talk, saying, Jesus, me yet be hang him up in you, but me liking you, because just the die, below you, and work the rousing sin, the wrong, below me, now me kissing life. This is the line, he sabe good, Lord, life. This is the line, he sabe good, Lord Jesus. And one of kind passing. Suppose you hold it just like kind passing liking, maybe one of kind passing liking. Because plenty line, me hiring plenty line, he talk also, me liking too much Jesus. Or me liking too much Jesus. But me no looking kai, so me got just like asking, and me one kind passing liking. You must have got trupla passing liking, but you must have got something of Giaman passing liking, because easy to talk, but how about you Samuel said this la passing liking and me true? Well, one plamak, Rosoimo saying this la passing liking and me true, and we know sabi die quick. And we know sabi die time you losing house lot to go back to the compound. And we know sabi die time you hiring one for the talk. Now this little talk you got some strong belong in. Now you kissing some strong, you kissing some alamas, but some hours behind. You just lose taking all get there. Suppose this little passing like him and stop a bell below you and you true and Kiamai. Because Jesus, because Paul anyway this little talk English now by me tiny, because talk kissing him and I love kissing this look good. So suppose you will talk English but you hired good now. Suppose no got by me tiny. I'm talking to him, pennies bro this la past, and we talk to him, the grace of God to all who love Jesus Christ. And clear, Marimari below God, and we go all in the line, and we like him too much Jesus Christ. Now this line, I'm good. With one of kind love, with an incorruptible love. One of kind love, incorruptible. Inside of this little word incorruptible, you hire this little word corrupt. You put a high, you said you put a clear this the word corruption. Corruption and he kissing something and he good, now and he tiny, now and he making this something he come up no good. And corruption. So the pop negating, you can talk about you got plenty corruption. Law Port Moresby, but corruption is not good day too. But inside of one of something and he good, Kakia money come inside. Pouting money come inside. Steal, passing steal. So it work the bug wrapping, this look good plus something. So this look country and bug wrap because corruption is stuff. But Paul even talked about corruption and we talked about something incorruptible. And we say this was something enough corrupt, enough bug wrap. Two for the talk pizza. The helping me clear about this left. One for the talk pizza below RBC. RCBC, Bible College, but you mean the Port Moresby. Before true, you know, time for the big for the fight, you mean come up, now line below you mean, or you mean fight one time Australians, below this like Kokoda Trail. You clear this left? You mean big for the fight, you mean come up with Kokoda Trail, you work like passing all Japanese, yeah. Well, the block below, Bible College below you mean only put him all at the cargo below, soldiers below Australia and Papua New Guinea. So you got all ammunition, you got all got something below fight, he stopped with this la bless. You ask him Joel, you ask him Jerry, all have been rousing kind rubbish, bro. This is the big for the fight yet. This is the cargo he stopped yet. This is the all something. But you're looking. And all something he steal. You know, steal some metal, or some iron, strong for something. Strong for. So time only losing war, or he finishing helping me to Papua New Guinea, all line Australia, to go back to the house. All he just talk is lying, all he stop. Lying, all he stop. But one of something he come inside on all this little ammunitions belong all, this little paint belong all, containers belong all. One of something he come inside, rust. 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 So now you look him and work to corrupt and work to break down. He no strong. So now all line of Bible college bro, you mean talking about work bees belong all, or he work to kiss him all this little something, or he finding plenty snake inside all this little rubbish, or he kill him all snake, now kiss him all rubbish. But just let me put in place clear. Metal, steel, and by corrupt, and by corrupt, and by strong belong him, and by penis, and by penis. And one kind of body blow you mean. This the flesh, and by corrupt, and by penis. Because time he die, lick snake by come inside the kind this the flesh blow me. Flesh blow you mean by corrupt, and by die. Paul, and you talk about this blood, and you talk about passing liking, this blood passing liking. Suppose you like him true Jesus, you know enough rust. Lick snake, you know enough come inside the kind this blood. And by got strong. Strong but on heaven. Strong but on spirit but on God by stop inside of this la passing liking. So time you losing church, you by stop yet or this la passing liking. Time you go to work, you by stop yet or this la passing liking because he know enough penis, he know seven penis. And we got strong. And what for a gift. And something but on God. Suppose one for a day you liking God and the next day you know liking God, you look us in corruption, you come penis and liking below you. You must scaling. You liking Jesus one time, this is the kind passing where all get the day, you care up the morning, you amamas for talk one time, yeah? You amamas for giving glory long, yeah? You amamas for making work long, yeah? But some people, let me go to the second point now, some people you mean by talking saying, yes pastor, me amamas. Me liking too much Jesus. But some of the time we feel send me Peter. We feel send me Peter. Peter, you liking me? Yes, by me died on you. Some of minutes behind or this or some of hour behind, and we talk about me no second on it. Some of the time passing liking below you and me stop and one for a hot for fire inside of bell below you. You ready to go to all get a hot from ground and making work for Jesus. You ready to go to house, you ready to go to place called bush, you ready to making work for Jesus. And some of the time this little fire and the work will go down. And work will go down. But hi. Suppose you're picking any blood Jesus. You've been tiny bell and you sort of sin blood you. You know enough die again. You know enough. Jesus he hadn't been making this blood talk. Look, Matthew 12. How much of the time this blood talk and more strong in me? Because some of the time he looking fire below me and we go up, some of the time he will go down. He go all some. Oh, me like him Jesus, but some of the time me asking God, why does the fire and me go down now? Jesus he talking. Lo Matthew chapter 12 and we talk about some pit, you know got strong, me also pit. Pit, you know got strong, now he like brook, and by no brooking, I'll get them. And Jesus, you know not brooking, I'll get them. Now and by no making me die, lamb, you know light good. How much of the time you me feed him, I'll say, you just for the lamb, you know light good. How much of the time me feed him, I'll say, me just for the lamb, you know light good. Some people line by talking saying, you Christian or? And by work he's stopping up and he making straight for the past sin, he went through. Because Jesus he sabe, you picking any belong him. You sorry no sin belong him. Sin, you sorry no sin belong you. Sin by piling you now and by work of pulling you, lo make him or something below this blood ground again. And Satan by work of downing this the fire. And by work of downing this the passing like him. But you picking any blood Jesus, you know can fear because Jesus by come now stronging this and by winning this the fire. And by glow again. Also you feel him also passing like him below you know strong tumas. You feel him also passing like him below you, he stop also in Peter now. You know so I'll get the man Lord workplace below you, also you almost true Lord Jesus. You feel him also you just put a bit close to him by Brook I'll get them. You feel him also you go back Lord Jesus. Because Marimari belong God and below this below line. Marimari belong God in me no sin. God by helping you. Lo passing lo liking too much Jesus. God by helping you, passing below laikim tumas, or get the narpula line inside the church. You don't get something line inside the church, you talk about me like this Mary. Me like this Mary. And no below God, and below Satan. But you must talk sorry about this sin, asking God or helping you to liking this below Mary. Or me no liking this below man. You know below God. God and God below Marimari, God and God below one bell, God and God below bell easy. You must go back, ask below Marimari, and ask him, Papa God, please, you must inaping this little passing like him. You look and let me go down the click. Or you can talk me liking too much Jesus, but you know like you want to remember inside the church, you know liking too much Jesus. Because body below Jesus, I mean this below body. You mean hand, leg below Jesus. You eye, mouth, yow below Jesus. So you must like him or get to remember. But you feel him or say you weak lo this la, me weak lo this la. You must go back lo, ask lo this la Marimari. Me like painting this below sermon all sem. Me clear lo yupla. You put it liking too much Jesus Christ. You clear on this one. So, Jesus is asking you me now, well look out. Look out good. Because something he said become inside the church of Jesus Christ. Satan and Sabbath mark for the church and will set and by pull up the passing light. Satan and Sabbath, number one law. Number one law. Liking God long, bell below you, thinking below you, Sabbath below you, liking God. And passing below all true for the Christian. Satan and Sabbath. So Satan and Sabbath come to kind churches now bringing heavy inside the church where just the past sin, he go down. He go down. He go down. Talk true and we stop yet. Talk true and we stop. Plenty churches only holding strong, talking true. Now talk about you must stand up and talking true. No, stop all set. No, talk true, we stop. You must go past what outing talk from God. Outing talk from God, he stop. You must make him work for a pastor, now help him and he stop. Satan, you're busy on this la. Some of the time I'm busy on this la. But some of the time I'm worried on this little church. Satan, you're busy skating talking true because I'm talking okay, I'm stopping this. How to booking this la. And busy long enough for something. And busy rousing this la passing liking this little church. Where this blood body and he come up sick. Now close to lamp below Jesus and he pull out. You see, church below Ephesus, suppose you're kissing this little pass. Now you reading Ephesus chapter 1, you go to chapter 6. You bite cleos and pull up the talking through. Heavy. Some of the talking through and be heavy. Chapter 1, chapter 2, and be heavy. Talking true and be heavy, but and pull up. All get the line of Ephesus. He looked all set, only clear, look talking true. Talking true, you won't go inside now, hold him all. You look the same inside the history of Ephesus, only holding plenty key boom for the church of Ephesus. Why? Because only holding strong this little post. One little post for the church and be talking true. Talking true must he stop. So all line of Ephesus only holding this little talking true. But 20 blood or 40 blood Christmas behind him. This blood passed from Apostle Paul. Jesus, he looked at Jesus, he writing one blood pass blood Ephesus. Jesus. This blood pass and he come up in Takai, chapter 2. Suppose you open your Bible again, come up in Takai, chapter 2. Because now church blood Ephesus he put down. Now me worry the church blood you me lo lay. No good you become a false in church of Ephesus. You must hide and talk with Jesus now morning. There's thinking of talk with a pastor. You must hide and talk with Jesus now morning. Because no good you may walk about one kind fasting or line of Ephesus you walk about long and now you may kiss in heaven. Come up in talk height. Chapter 2, line 2. He talk sen. Jesus, and he making this for the talk. And we talk sen. Me sabi pinis long all get the passing, you sabi making all line long Efesus or all line long Kamkumung, living waters. Now on hard work blow you. Me sabi, you sabi set up strong, now you know like him true old man no good. Well, this little man you've been talking about said me play apostle too. And so no God or no apostle. Now you skating. Because all these having good are talking true. So all these skating all apostle. All I talk say, me you put apostle. You must hire talk to me. Now all the outing talk in the church and he savvy good will talk to God. Now talk to them, you giaman. Line 3. Line 2. Now so no God, all no apostle. Now you skating peace talk belong all. Now you pan him out also all the man belong giaman taso. Why all he pan him out? Because talking true he stand up strong. The church belong Ephesus. Line 6, he go moral sim. He talk about so one pla good pla passing below you you'll sim. You know liking true passing below all line below Nicholas. Me too, me know liking true passing below all. So this is the church and we got way of skating talking true. And true and giaman. Church below living waters below Kamkumung lo lay and must one kind. And true and giaman. And true and giaman. Giaman true. You must make him all sin. You must savvy good to talk about God. Also, all get the Sunday, because people are behind this the kind of talk, all get the Sunday people are holding second service. All get the Sunday Brother John and me holding youth. Because church, you must stand up, go talk ye true. That's so hard. Talking true must underneath the one to the passing. Passing like. Jesus, and we talk on Sam, the line 4. That's so. Me got talk about you all seven. Time you believe nupla, you've been liking true. You've been liking me true. Jesus he talk. Time you nupla Christian, you loved me. You ready to die on me. That's all now. No God. Before you been making good for passing, that's all you losing. This for passing, now you put down penis. Also now you must ting again just the passing you've been making before. Now you must kinding bell. Now make him kind passing all sim. Pastime you having making. Suppose you know make him all sim. Alright, by me come lo you now. Rousing just blow loud. It means say by me rousing. Spirit blow me. Spirit blow light. Light and me come to heaven. So just the spirit blow light blow Jesus. And by rousing just the line blow you. I by me come. Suppose you don't go back to passing liking. Suppose you don't go back to the day you tiny bell with Jesus. Now you got this hungry lo to look at. Suppose you don't go back to this the day. Now you got hungry lo to look me. You got hungry talk now bake them one to me. Now making work for me. You got this before you got this hungry. Suppose you don't go back to this the day by me rousing this the power for me to this the church. 2 plus something about me penis for this love. Number 1. Now we're going to dive out of what you want for the nice to talk pizza about this stuff. Inside the marriage class going on. So Tuesday night. So why we go back to this to talk pizza. What do you talk about sen? Time, one for young for man and me liking tumas, one for young for Mary. And work for prenny man. And sabi talk easy long and sabi awamasi man. Ori almas, ori sit down, ori story, the face belong all, he smile. Cause new fire he come up. You be calling this the light love. New love he come up with this little young man, and this little young Mary. Now he think plenty, they'll stop one time. Well he talk plenty. Yeah, me clear, this little day plenty line, or he just making passing humble now. This little something he don't come up good blood. But before, now I'm stopped yet. You got triple Christian, you got narpa Christian. We're only finding triple man, good blood Christian, good blood narpa Christian. Only boom one time. Now only almas. This little fire, I think now we're working this little talk pizza. It'll boom 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 boom. The bell below you because you got this little hungry. You like him, this little Mary. That's all. You married. Mary below you and me carrying dupla pickinini, I think I'm going to talk. While you're going, I'm going to say this lick. Now you feed him all saying just the fire and you go down lick. Before him boom 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 boom. Now I'm boom boom lick. Now some of the line, Some of the line, or you looking just the lick, boom, 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 boom. Now they talk about saying, be less though you now. Be like playing you for the married. Because before fire blow me, I mean try blah. So now fire blow me, I mean lick. Before passing laikim blow me, I mean big blow you. Now I mean lick. So you look the same, you know can stop one time. By me playing now for the married. And passing blow man. But this the one kind of Jesus Christ. The first time you tasting good, work now life blood Jesus. The first time you skating on sin, yes you want to sin man, now you cry no sin blow you. The first time you go to the white cross, now you feed him on sin, yes Jesus he died on me yet. Me humbled man, me man no good, but Jesus he died on me yet. Now you kiss him all this little blessing, you clear blue and me washing you. You are my mass. You are my mass. You got fire inside of bell below you. You ready to make him work below Jesus. But some put the moon behind or some put the Christmas behind. You stop inside of trouble and the heavy. Now you do thinking though this little day. Now you thinking pain the heavy below you, but this little fire, this little boom boom, and go down or get them. Now you know that this little liking true now. Jesus, he talking me now, mommy, please let us look at smoke me big too much. Jesus, he talking you me now morning. You must go back. You must go back. Lose thinking on our play. You must go back to the white cross. You must thinking this the time where Jesus he died or you yet. You must thinking this the work belong him. You must learn this the blue you work the washing you get. You must learn this the Marimari he pull up in bell below you. You must go back. You must thinking this the time. You must thinking good on this the time. Now you must talk sorry at this the time. You lose thinking long and now you must ask him to stand up in starting winning this the fire of bell below you again. This the church by grow. Suppose God rousing lamp belong at. But suppose you me stop yet, Lord, you me yet, now you me no got this la hungry, la liking true or rapla. You know, showing this la liking true. People are pastors, people work now too. People work out in talk for plenty line now. People go to Awagassing Market, people might go to Friday, Saturday, Friday, this little week, people might go to SBS Rainbow, now outing talk. People might go to plenty half outing talk. Now bringing some, maybe God by bringing, but people like by bringing plenty line inside the church. But suppose all he come. Now all you know looking, passing, liking, all by losing your people. All by losing your people. One plus something by holding him up, and also in blue. And passing liking. And start one time you met Jesus. In your opinion, for this laugh. Because suppose you liking too much Jesus, by you liking too much, all get the pick in him. You by liking, all get the line inside of this little church. You by ready to help him all. And by go and by come out strong inside of this little church, and by go out. Passing liking by go out, you by sorry long old man, you by bell good long and by you talk easy long and you know not cross quick long all, you by sorry all Marimari and by go out. Now this little church by come up strong. But suppose you may know how him talk but Jesus now morning. Now you hold him strong talking true, but you know hold him strong passing liking. Jesus by talk will say, okay, me giving chance to you play and penis. You play yet? Now fight by come a big little more, talk gossip by come a big little more, passing jealous by come a big little more, all get a passive little Satan by come a big little more. Suppose Jesus be rousing this little lamb. Be worried of this lamb. Be crying of this lamb. Be asking God, God please line this little fire, line this little passing like me come up big little of this little church because no good you rousing spirit below you, no good you rousing this little lamb. You got one plus asking, no, you plus. You must go back, no scaling life, go you, now back in this plus asking you one time, Jesus. You like him too much? Jesus Christ. One time, just the love, you knowing that peace. Or no guy. Come you meet prayer. Papa God of heaven, the kissing plenty kai kai below you now morning. That is something you work for touching me because let me talk for you. Oh Papa God, me talk sorry. Asking you, Lord, not just passing liking. People are clear, come lo gram. Come lo strong below people yan. And come lo strong below you. So people are begging you. People are pleading you. People are beating on you. You yet must enough. You yet must strong in people. But just la passing like you can come a big little more. And people by showing this little, I'll get the line. We love Jesus. I'll get the line by look sad and I'll say, I'm true. All you like him too much, Jesus. Now people are weak, now people are pulling down, you must alright to people, okay, now straight to people, you must look out to people. Pull up in people one time, Marimari below you. But name people picking in you, Jesus Christ, people are big and all sin. Be true.